Well, good morning, YouTube. It's January 6th, and I believe it's almost 6 degrees. I thought it would be a good idea to get on two wheels. Those of you who saw my last video, personal update, know that I've been going through some stuff, so I can give you a quick update on that now too. My wife, Rosemary, she is out of hospital now, and they found that her shunt system, as I explained in the last video, is actually clear. So there was likely a blockage, but it cleared itself. And so the pressure in the brain has subsided, and she returned to almost normal. I say almost normal because, she's kind of left with a bit of a dark hole inside. It came too close to revisiting some very dark times for her. And so she is recovering now, but she is recovering at home. She's fully functional and all that, and with it, it's just she has to adjust. It's a reminder to engage the moment, isn't it? I mean, engage the day. Be present. Enjoy your life while you can. You don't know what's around the corner for you. I'll tell you, one moment can change your life forever. So enjoy the things you like to do. Be with the people that you love, and take care of each other. Two heads are better than one, and two hearts are better than one. You can go through hard times a lot better if you go through them together as a team. Man, that sun is sure nice, eh? Great to ride in at this time of year, and good to be on two wheels in light of the past week or so. Gotta keep myself balanced out. Gotta try to help my wife do the same. Otherwise, you can get sucked into negativity and, depression, that type of thing. That doesn't serve anyone, does it? Bike is running good. It isn't getting a lot of chance to be out and about lately. But maybe we'll be blessed with a few more days like this, sprinkled in with winter. I think starting tomorrow for the next 4 days, it's dropping in temperature down to 0, -1, -2, that sort of thing, which is better than -15 or 20, gotta say. But still, I prefer this. This is more civilized. 2020 and the beginning of 2021. I mean, with this pandemic, it's going to be tough, right? And there's a lot of nothing but bad news on the networks and in social media. But you know what? We have to remember that life is essentially good, and the people in this world are mostly good. And the world is still filled with beauty and wonder, regardless of a pandemic or political upheaval or whatever is happening in your corner of the world. And perspective is everything. So I think the best thing is to position ourselves so that we can see the good stuff and not be overwhelmed by the bad stuff. Prioritize the good. I suspect by summer, late spring or early summer, things should have changed, or should be changing dramatically by then. Most of the vaccinations will be done by, let's say, June. I can only speak from our point of view here in Canada. And then that will curb this pandemic, this stupid virus, and we can get on with our lives in the best season of the year. At least if you live in a four-season climate. Summer, best season of the year. I guess if you live in Arizona, summer is not the best season. But if you live in Arizona, all your other seasons are pretty damn good. So aside from dealing with misfortune and crap that comes my way, I'm trying to spend time in the winter when I can't be riding. Well, it gives me a little more time to do other things. So at the moment, I'm teaching myself, or I should say reteaching myself to play the flute. I used to play the silver flute, concert flute, many years ago, and I quit it because my lips got allergic or something, sensitive to the metal or the vibrations or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, couldn't play it very well because of that. They'd swell up. So I laid that down, and it's been a heck of a long time. But I miss music. I miss that, So I got myself a Native American style flute. Actually, I have two now. And you play those differently, so it's not a problem for me. And what else am I doing? I'm, of course, continuing my workouts 4 days a week. I really enjoy that, and it puts me into decent shape. I think it's important to do something physical on a regular basis, have a discipline, because that's really your foundation, eh? Well, it works for me anyway, like that. When I do that, I can do a lot more other things in a better way because the foundation is good. And I meditate. That's kind of at the other end of the spectrum, but really, it's kind of all the same. For well-being, meditation helps tremendously. It's quite the discipline, though. It's not easy for people to learn it, to get proficient at it, so that they get the results. And there's a lot of misinformation out there on meditation. Meditation isn't a feel-good exercise where you go into la-la land. Anyway, I won't get into that, but suffice to say, it's given me tons of rewards in my life. And I might get into some more painting, I don't know. A little bit of painting I'm going to do is I'm going to paint on that flute, or I should say a flute that I got just today in the mail. It's a plastic flute made of food-grade plastic. It was quite inexpensive, but the darn thing sounds good and it's in tune. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it, do a little, fancy artsy paint job on it. And then you never know, that maybe that'll inspire me to do some more painting on canvas. The easel sits there with a blank canvas on it, tempting me, taunting me. I haven't taken the bait yet. So I'm just doing a loop around the city here. Little ride in the sunshine, and then I'll go home and check on Rosemary, see how she's doing. And then get back at some stuff. Some more stuff that I enjoy. That's the rewards of being retired, eh? My wife and I were talking earlier today. She said something about us being retired, and I thought, you know what? I don't really relate to that word, retired. It's always referring to something you left behind in a way. I'm retired from what? From this, from that. I think I prefer to use the word freedom. No, I'm not retired. I'm free. Free to do whatever I want, whenever I want, more or less. So you fine folks, I'm gonna end the video here, so you take care. You ride safe, have fun, and I'll catch you in another.